In nature, pine cones and vinca.
Okay, so a fractal is anything that has a self-similar repeating pattern. By self-similar, I mean you have one particular pattern and it keeps sort of repeating and getting smaller and smaller and smaller. A good example is this pine cone. You have the larger, these larger, whatever you call these, bricks, and they keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller in the same pattern as the larger ones. This is a vinca stalk, and if you can, as you see, the larger leaves at the bottom form there's a pattern that repeats itself when it gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
Can we go back?
As you go toward the top, these leaves in the same pattern get smaller and smaller and smaller until nothing. Another example would be a coastline. If you look at a map at a coastline, it looks very jagged. And then if you zoom in, let's say it's a computer-generated map, and it's got a pretty high resolution. If you zoom into the map, you'll see that the coastline kind of repeats the same jagged pattern no matter how far you zoom in, until you can't zoom in anymore.
Those are 3 examples of fractals in nature that you can show your kids. There's the pine cone example, the vinca example, and then the coastline example.